High Point University is starting the new year and new semester off by giving back. But that story isn't new. The university has long established a commitment to serving others, both in the local community and beyond. As the volunteers at High Point University gather to show the local community extra love and support today, it's a reflection on how HPU makes Martin Luther King Jr. Day a day on, not off. At a breakfast for community members, which kicked off the day, HPU President Nito Cubain presented a generous donation of $250,000 to Mayor Cyril Jefferson.
And in exchange into investing into those properties, we would be able to program them by putting entrepreneurs from Thrive into their very first brick and mortar space. And in doing so, we would create this critical mass of businesses down on Washington Street and hopefully restore High Point's Black Wall Street.
All across campus and the community, service projects were carried by hundreds of student, faculty, and staff volunteers who worked on projects like meal packing, garden cleanups, assembling winter care kits, painting elementary schools, and so much more.
Just looking at on how this day things pause for service, I was absolutely blown away.
And for students, projects like these are exactly what led them to HPU.
I think that the values that this school has, the morals that it has, the emphasis that it puts on serving is really inspiring because we live in a world that is so self-centered that it's so good to be in an institution that is other-centered.
It's rewarding, right? I don't receive any award or anything like that. I do it because of my position and because I want to give back. So I wanted to look for a college or university that, had those same ideals and principles.
At Oakview Elementary, students volunteered for a project called Brushes for Brilliance, a collaborative painting effort to transform the school cafeteria into a vibrant, inspiring environment.
As a student, current student, I'm working on my doctorate degree at High Point University. The partnership with High Point University has been one in which has already changed lives. Even tomorrow when they come in and see the walls painted blue, it's going to be like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And I'm excited that, so many scholars or students from High Point University, so many organizations are present today, just sharing their time.
I think it's really nice that we get to come here and paint for the kids. Just I feel like as someone that's older, I would always look up to older kids and stuff, and I feel like being able to give back to them, I know that I would have really appreciated that as a kid.
The university and community have been coming together for years to give back, and with each passing year, those efforts only continue to grow. In the Slane Student Center, hundreds of students came together to package meals and seeds. 80,000 meals and 20,000 vegetable seeds were packaged in an effort to fight food insecurity.
As a High Point native, it's very important. I've seen children and families struggle with food insecurity, and I feel like this is my part to play in this fight. And I think High Point University is that pillar in promoting this idea of community service and giving back to those in need.
Today's service efforts have surpassed last year's total of 2,000 hours. These hours are part of the 500,000 service hours annually contributed by the HPU family. High Point University continues to emphasize service within its culture, creating positive impacts, and further developing the strong bond between university and city. For HPU News, I'm Mia Thomas.